started with that. Idli.
Cool. Let's see, what's it called? IDLI. Let's have a look at it. IDLI. Oh, that looks nice. Is it like rice? Yeah.
The flour is rice flour and black gram. I think black gram is it. Rice and black gram we mix and
black lentils. Black lentils. That's what we call them.
Black lentils or
black lentils, like that. Black lentils. Oh, lovely. So, is this expensive food, or is it the sort of food that everyone can afford?
Not expensive. It is very cheap.
So your restaurant, is it going to be mainly for people going to work and then coming home from work and they just want something to eat with their families or that kind of thing?
Yes, yes. I think it is a simple business, not like a city. It is how to say, in village, just like village restaurant.
So it's not like for people with lots and lots of money. It's not that kind of restaurant. Okay, that'll probably be successful then. It's the ones that expect people to pay a lot of money for the food that are usually less successful. So is there no celebration for the New Year at all in Singapore? No fireworks, nothing like that?
Singapore, they celebrate government holiday and people celebrate the New Year.
So you'll be able to see some fireworks. With the COVID restrictions, are you allowed parties and gatherings?
No, they're not allowed gathering. Because now the new virus they found, the Omicron, is it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah, because they started trying to do some more restrictions in Britain and people aren't very happy about it.
So I think once the new virus coming, the government, they want to still maintain the safe distance and wear the mask and continue the regulations.
Yeah.
They started to relax. They started to relax once they found the Omicron. They say that Omicron is different from COVID. So they worry about already vaccine also. They still worry. Maybe this vaccine not help for Omicron. Maybe they worry.
Okay. Yeah, I heard it was different, but I heard it was a lot less bad. You know, you just got a bit of a headache or a bit of a running nose and that was it. It wasn't so bad, but maybe they found out it is bad now. Okay, well, that's a shame. Yeah, they've got the masks back in Britain because they didn't have masks for ages. They've got the masks back in Britain in certain places. That's why people aren't happy. I don't think anyone likes masks. Okay, what I thought we might do today to start off with, I know we've still got the worksheet to do, but I thought, let me share the screen. And I want to share the sound as well, because it's got some sound. I thought we could do, because we mentioned something that last time, the difference between US English and UK English. Would you like to do this?
Next.
Can you see the
US and pronunciation? Yes.
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference between US English and UK English? Try this exercise to see if you can detect the difference based on the pronunciation of some words.
Shall we have a go at this first, just to do something different?
Can.
Okay, let's have a go. Now, this is quite hard. This is C1, C2, so this isn't easy. Now, this is all listening. So, are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll play it and tell me what you think.
I'm a fitness fanatic. I hit the gym every day, eat heaps of fruit and vegetables, and take vitamin supplements daily.
What do you think? US or UK?
Yes. Yeah, 1 minute, teacher. Ah. சரி ஓகே பார்த்தோம் இருங்க நாம கிளாஸ் முடிச்சுட்டு போட்டுப்போம் சரி ஓகே ஓகே Okay, let's continue, please.
Let's try again. Yeah.
You
Okay,
listen
I'll
the
play it.
Tamil, my language is
Yeah, it's cool. I like languages. It's cool to hear something completely different.
Tamil is the oldest language in the world.
Is it?
Yes. You can check the Google Tamil.
Tamil is the oldest language.
Yes.
So does that mean how old is it?
How old? I think very old. I think before Jesus Christ born, I think.
Yeah, it must be. It must be something like 2,000 years old, something like that, I would have thought. Yeah,
maybe
cool.
5,000, maybe we don't know how long. Maybe you can find the Google. I don't remember. Maybe 5,000 years or what.
Let's have a look.
Tamil.
Ah, here we go. The old 5,000.
Tamil language is recognized oldest language in the world, and oldest language all the Dravidian family. This language had presence even around 5,000 years.
That's before the pyramids in Egypt. So that's pretty old. So that's before the Egyptians started or the Greeks. So yeah, that is pretty old. It's cool. Actually, I wonder what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. I just wondered what it looked like. Oh, it's really pretty. Is that how you write?
Yes.
If you're writing?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. I like that. It's beautiful. So that's the alphabet.
Letters is 270.
Wow.
Not like English 24 letter, right? 20.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's a bit harder than English. The language I've learnt where I live here isn't old at all, but that's the language I use every day here. It's a Cyrillic language, yeah. So it's very similar to English. The only difficulty is the written language and the written language and the typed language is slightly different. So that's the typed language. The written language is slightly different. But anyway, okay, let's go back to this one. Let's try again. Is this US or UK pronunciation?
I'm a fitness fanatic. I hit the gym every day, eat heaps of fruit and vegetables, and take vitamin supplements daily.
I think US.
Yeah, what gave you the clue? How did you know?
Because the accent is different.
She also said vitamins. I wouldn't say vitamins. I'd said vitamins. Yeah.
I think
so
Indian pronunciation is like vitamin. In Tamil, because why the English we use like because our mother tongue influence. We also call vitamin in Tamil.
Okay.
We just call vitamin, but vitamin is the correct pronunciation.
Vitamin is UK. Vitamin is US.
Vitamin is US.
So that's one way you know which one this was. But yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, vitamin. Yeah, vitamin.
Vitamin is pronounced different.
Yes, I say vitamin, they say vitamin. Okay,
Yes.
let's try the next one. Let's go there. That's better. Let's try the next one.
That's a complete invasion of a person's privacy. I don't care how famous a person is. No one should be subjected to that.
This is UK.
Yeah. What word? Listen again and tell me what word Americans would say differently.
That's a complete invasion of a person's privacy. I don't care how famous a person is. No one should be subjected to that.
Which word would Americans say differently?
Maybe privacy.
Yeah, we say privacy, they say privacy. Yeah,
Privacy.
we
We
say
say
privacy.
privacy.
Privacy. We say privacy.
Privacy.
Vitamin. Privacy.
Privacy, they
Whereas
say privacy.
yeah. So Americans, it's vitamin, privacy. UK, vitamin, privacy.
But
A lot shorter.
yes, but American also they came from British. People from British they live long time in the America. They became separate.
Yeah, they can. They can start picking up the same sort of accent. Exactly. Same with Australia. If they go to Australia, they start sounding a little bit Australian.
Yes.
Let's try this one.
My knee surgery is scheduled for 2 months' time. The weight's really getting me down, as I haven't been very mobile since my climbing accident.
Oh, there's two words there that I would say differently.
Schedule, right?
Yeah. So is this US or UK?
I think this one UK. Schedule.
This is actually US.
My
Yes.
knee surgery is scheduled for 2 months' time. The weight's really getting me down, as I haven't been very mobile since my climbing accident.
So schedule, they say schedule, I would say schedule.
In USA schedule.
Yeah.
Schedule.
UK schedule. But there's also, listen to how she says the last part.
My knee surgery is scheduled for 2 months' time. The weight's really getting me down,
This part.
as I haven't been very mobile since my climbing accident.
I haven't been very mobile, she says. Now, I would say mobile. I haven't been very mobile. Let's see. Yeah. So the US is scheduled and mobile. I would say scheduled and mobile.
Schedule and mobile. USA
Exactly.
mobile. Yes.
No. US mobile. Yeah, I don't, but the US does. The US says mobile.
Mobile.
Mobile. Weird. Okay, let's try another one. Oh, how did you do? Oh, is that it? I thought there was going to be more than that. Right, cool. What did you think of that one? Was that quite good?
Yes.
I'm just going to see if I could have intonation. Oh, that might be a good one as well, because we've done lots of word stress. Let's try this one as well. I'm going to put this in your notes as well. And what I'll do is let me put this into, I'll put this into Skype as well. There you go. So you've got both of those on Skype. So if we go back to here, now intonation is how we say something. So if I say, oh, that's nice, I think it's good. But if I go, oh, that's nice of you, I mean, it wasn't nice at all. So how we say things, our intonation, can affect how something means. Again, this is quite a high level. Let's start it off. So would you like to read that first?
Yes, words are important and convey a great deal of meaning. The way in which you say the words is just as important in conveying meaning. Let's practice.
Okay. So read the statement first.
This person is really happy to see you.
So you've got to say whether this is true or false. Let's listen.
Oh, it's you. Hi there.
What do you think? Let's listen again.
Oh, it's you. Hi there.
Is this person happy to see you?
I think no.
No. Oh, it's you. It's you is one, it's not a nice phrase anyway, but it's you going down means you're unhappy. Usually when we're happy, it's you. We go up. Yeah. So when we're a bit down, we go down at the end. But when we're happy, we go up at the end. Yeah. Yeah, it's Christmas. Or you could say, oh, it's Christmas. Don't like Christmas. Yeah. Let's try the next one. So let's read the question.
How does the speaker feel?
Right. Well, what are the options? Can you read the three options?
Upset, confused, surprised.
Okay, let's listen and see.
I've just heard the news. I can't believe it.
Surprised.
Surprised. Yeah. So she's like this again. It's all high and a high intonation. So I'm really surprised. How would you sound if you're confused, Shan?
Confused. Confused means I think no much sound. When we confused,
Yeah.
we because we never understand.
Yeah. And I think you're right. We wouldn't have much intonation. It would be very flat. Well, I'm not sure what you mean. So it's quite flat, isn't it? How do we intone when we're upset? How do we
Upset
talk
means
when we're upset?
upset means how to say. Maybe upset when the people upset, they no interest to talk. Maybe they just
So do they
flat. Yes.
flat? But and even more than flat, they might go down. Oh, it's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's try the next one. So again, how does the speaker feel? Could you read the three options?
Upset, excited, bored.
It's my birthday next week.
Let's try again.
It's my birthday next week.
I think this is so excited. The way he talked.
Do you think it's excited or not excited?
No,
Sorry, I didn't.
no excited.
No, he's not. If he was excited, you're all up and you go up at the end. Yeah.
Yes.
So he's not excited. But is he upset or is he bored?
I think bored.
Let's try. You think
Bored.
he's bored? Let's try it. No. When we hear it,
It's my birthday next week.
it's upset. It's my birthday next. If I was bored, yeah, it's my birthday next week. So the bored is really, really flat. Upset is down. Yeah. So yeah, let's try the next one. Could you read the statement?
The person is amazed. True or false?
Right, let's see.
Really?
True.
Yeah, really is one of the most versatile language words in the English language. And we could say, really? Oh, really? Really? Yeah, we can say it in many different ways. I teach a lot of my students this, just to say the word really in different ways. Like, oh, really? I'm sorry for you. Really? Oh, I'm shocked. Let's try this statement.
Person is not surprised.
Right, let's see.
Seriously?
False, I think. He's surprised.
Yeah, because it's gone
False.
up. Yeah. Okay, let's just check that answer. Yay, well done. Okay, let's do something a bit different. I just thought we'd just have I thought those particular pronunciation exercises were interesting because they're a bit different from word stress. Intonation is how we go up and down, and you can tell if someone's happy on the phone, because if they're unhappy, they'll go down. And if they're happy, they'll go up. Let's have a look at carrying on with this birth to upbringing. We were talking about being an entrepreneur before. Can you say that word for me again? How do we pronounce that?
Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur.
That's it. So would you like to do some reading with me from
Can.
the worksheet?
Yes.
Do you remember the worksheet I sent you last week? Shall we read the article on page 4?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Right. So let's read the heading and the subheading.
So, did you watch? I sent you the video. Did you watch?
Yeah, that was quite funny. I can't remember. I can't remember exactly. I watched a lot of videos, but yeah, it was.
This guy
I remember putting
singing that Tamil song. He just translated.
Yes, that's right. I watch a lot of silly things on YouTube. I do remember that I put a smiley face on Skype just directly after I watched it because I thought, yeah, that was good. That was funny. My husband thought it was funny too. Okay.
So the number.
So yeah, so it's on page 4 and it says, what makes a successful entrepreneur? Is it something you're born with or something you can learn? And you're just about to be an entrepreneur. So hopefully this will be useful to you.
What makes a successful entrepreneur? Is it something you are born with or something you can learn? Often called the nature versus nurture debate. The question of whether business success is due to personality traits we are born with, our upbringing, or a combination of both is still being discussed today.
Right, so pronunciation. Remember, this word is like rain. Traits.
Traits.
That's right. It's that
Traits.
open A sound. Do you remember what
Traits.
upbringing was? We did upbringing in the last lesson.
Yes.
Do you remember what it was?
Is growing up.
Yeah, with your parents. That's right. And it's just for people, not plants. Okay. So nature versus nurture debate. Have you heard that before?
Yes. Nature versus nurture debate. I think nature nature is wild, is it? Nature means wild.
Yeah, nature means you just have it in your body, in your genes. You can just do it.
Nurture is somebody feed you, is it? Feeding.
Yeah, help you to learn this. So yeah, exactly. Right, let's try number 2 then.
Data from a 2013 personality test by The Founders Institute supports the nature argument, pointing out three elements of a person's DNA which may contribute to business achievement. Businessman Kumar Arora agrees that possessing certain traits makes success more likely. However,
Certain
being
traits.
a
Certain traits.
certain traits,
Good.
certain traits makes success more likely. However, being able to apply them in the right way and in the right setting is essential. To illustrate, he discusses how American record producer Pharrell Williams' passion for music led him to begin networking with other musicians from a young age. His passion combined with his natural aptitude for business grew into determination to succeed. Ultimately, the key to his success was applying his skill in the correct way to the correct subject, in this case, music.
That's right. Now, it says here about his natural aptitude. Do you remember what an aptitude? We did this last time.
Some special skills, is it?
Yeah, it's a natural talent. So I said, I've got an aptitude for drawing. You said you've got an aptitude for singing. Yeah. Okay. Number three.
On the other hand, Aurora argues that nobody is born with all the traits necessary to be a good business person. Every
Remember,
entrepreneur
traits.
traits.
Yeah, it's a hard one. We need to work on that one. Yeah.
Traits necessary to be a good business person. Every entrepreneur has developed new qualities throughout their life and has had at least one experienced guide to provide advice and support. In other words, a little nurture is required too. Surrounding yourself with a strong network of successful people who care about your development provides the opportunity to share ideas, knowledge, and experience, and will therefore improve your chances of doing well.
Right. A little nurture is, and we pronounce this required. Required.
Required.
That's better. And remember, about
Required.
rhymes with cow. It's not a boot, it's about.
About.
That's better. Yeah.
About.
So trait is an open A and about is an ow sound. Yeah.
About.
Quite often, this OU is the same as an owl sound in English. So how would you pronounce that?
Loud.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so he's saying you need a guide to provide you advice and support. Have you got a guide to help you with your restaurant? Have you got someone who's going to give you some advice?
Yes, I get advice from some. Already somebody have the experience from the business. Somebody, the chef, I get advice from chef and related persons. Yes.
Cool. And have you ever run a business before, or is this the first time?
I work some place. I work many places, but I never do the business.
Oh, has anyone else in your family run their own business?
Yes, my brother had some experience. Had experience.
Aha.
He ran the tea stall, just making tea. He sell the tea.
Oh, cool. And is it successful?
Mm. He's not successful, but he know how to make tea in the restaurant.
Right, gotcha. I understand. Um, I hope so. What they're saying is you need it in your DNA. So hopefully you've got some business sense in your DNA, and you need some help. So
I
you've
think
got,
yes, but my father was a teacher, so we don't have the business mentality or business mindset. But we sure need to try something. Otherwise, how to survive? Because this is for survival. We need to do some business. And whether we know or we don't know, we learn.
yeah,
We start and learn. Because if you never learn, you lose money. You want to
this is
try
true.
to do something new. Otherwise, you have to become survival. Because the problem is survival problem. We cannot work always. When have energy, we work. But
No,
once you getting
no,
old,
definitely not.
so once getting old, we need to do business. Cannot do work.
And also, if you, because of your dad was a teacher, you don't know whether you're going to be good at business or not, because you haven't got anyone in your family that you can say, they've done business, older than you. So you won't know if it's in your DNA or not. I never had anyone who was a freelancer before in my family, because basically I'm running my own business. So I didn't know whether I could do it or not. But yeah,
Yes,
like
yes,
you
yes.
said, you've
Because
got to
this
try
is
something new.
yeah. Because the life will teach you. If you don't know, you can learn.
Yeah,
Everything you cannot get from your father, mother. So the life have competition, because
yeah,
okay, how you want to run your family? You have children. You want to take care of them. You want to feed them. So you need to try to do the new things.
yeah.
Sure, we lost money and learn. You never lost your money. You can't learn. So we need to study and focus. We put our effort to do the business.
Yeah,
Maybe every day, what is the expenditure? What is the sale? So we calculate. Then we implement the new things. How to control your money. So everything can learn one.
everything. Sorry,
Can
everything.
learn. Can learn.
Yeah, you can learn. Yeah.
Mm,
So you can learn everything. Yeah,
yes,
you
yes.
can. Doesn't always mean you'll be good at it, but yeah, you can learn. And if you're determined, you can be good at it. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Let's have a look at upbringing on number 4.
Number 4. But what about upbringing during your younger years?
Remember
Often,
again,
mm,
our.
our,
Mm-hmm.
our. But what about upbringing during our younger years?
Good.
Afghan entrepreneur Nasrat Khalid grew up as a refugee in Pakistan in the 1990s and taught
Good.
himself computer coding from a early age, although he probably had a natural talent for this subject. He was also strongly supported by his parents, who were active in the creation of schools for refugee families. He claims that even as a child, he planned to return to Afghanistan and help his country connect to the rest of the world, which he later did. Perhaps Khalid's success is also the outcome of genetic ability combined with the right subject and support.
So they're saying it's a bit of a mix. Yeah, I think computer coding, you have to have a certain mind, but like my mum and dad were really made sure I could do maths. And you can't do it without some logic. So yeah. Um, what do you think? Do you think it's a mix of natural ability, business success? Do you think it's just upbringing? Do you think it's just learning? Or do you think it's a mix?
I think it's an gifted by God some abilities. So this is aptitude. Aptitude.
Mm, mm.
For me, very difficult to learn anything. Not easy to learn. because my mind, I would like to. My aptitude is maybe acting, singing, or dancing. Because I have interested to media person. Maybe this kind of attitude. But I don't have the computer knowledge and so difficult engineering and calculation.
Yes.
Because my mind is not good for calculation.
You're more creative, yeah? Outgoing, yeah?
Yes, because my interest, my focus, my interest on the movies, cinema. Um, but, while I am studying the calculation, mathematics is problem. My mind always needs calculation.
And I think that's the same for a lot of people. I can do mathematics and physics, but my actual talent is more like you. I'm more talented at creative things, like dancing. I've done a lot of dancing. I've got medals in ballet and ballroom dancing and that kind of thing. Dancing and drawing and that kind of thing was I'm naturally
And I would
talented at.
like the novels and story, history. Compare science, I like history.
I loved history. I took history at school because I
Yes,
really
yes,
like history.
and some historical stories.
Yeah, yeah, very much so.
When the story come for the story narrated for king or brave men or soldiers.
Yeah, King Arthur for me, which is like the British sort of equivalent of the stories you were telling me about.
Yes.
And my husband is probably the opposite to you. He can't dance. He's very good at music, though. He can play the drums. He's very good at music. So he has some creativity there, but he can't dance and he can't draw.
Yes.
But he's extremely good at maths.
I have the interest, but I never learned properly anything.
That's
Because
the bit you need, isn't it? Yeah.
I have interest for singing and dancing or acting, but I never learned from teachers how to do how to become a good actor.
Yeah. That's the nurture you need. Even if you're talented, you still need to learn, don't you?
Yes, because the professional, they have some talent or some techniques. Every field have some techniques.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you never learn the techniques, you do the hard way. The techniques make you easy way.
Yes, with art, a lot of it is practice, but you still need to know some techniques, but most of it is practice. But with dancing, especially dancing a certain style, like you'll have a certain style of dancing, you need to know the steps and how to move. Yeah, exactly. Remember, you have an interest in something. So we use the preposition in with interest. That's right. Okay, let's try number 5. Let's try paragraph 5.
There may even be a link between career success and birth order. Being the firstborn or a later child, economics professor Sandra Black has examined this subject. One study showed firstborn children scored better on tests examining how outgoing and willing to show initiative they were. The study's results suggest differences between the upbringing of the first child and later children rather than differences from birth. For example, parents are likely to help their first child more with schoolwork and punish them more for bad grades. The reason are unclear though. Did the parents have less time and energy for their later children? Or were they just reacting to different personality traits?
Good. Another pronunciation one we need to practice. Were and where. Could you say that for me? Were, where.
Were.
That's right.
Were. I always say the same, right?
Yeah,
And
that's right. So, or were they just reacting? Not or were they just reacting? Yeah.
where and where.
Yeah. So are you the firstborn, Shan?
No, second son. My family, I am the number 2.
So is your brother who's helping you, is he the firstborn?
Yes. My parents always focus on the first son. They full their lifetime they focus the first son to create his life, but uh, they create. I think they invest the money to educate him as a teacher. He got the job teacher.
Uh-huh.
My father was a teacher. My elder brother also become a teacher.
Ah, okay. So
Teacher, but
yeah.
he do some mistakes. Even he is even though he's a teacher, he still do some side business. The side business failure, then he become the situation is very bad
Oh.
situation in his life because economically he lost his money, so he become some because the people chasing the money because he do some financial business. He now going to bankrupt and he's going to sell his
Oh.
going to sell his house and give back the money to people. So
Oh, that's not well.
yes. But actually, my
Wrong.
parents they thought he's a skilled person. He's still working and he do business, but they pass away. They don't know the real situation. What he
Oh,
how he
right.
failure. Actually, he failure in the life. He got job. Only he do job. He have the good life. He do the
Yes.
side business. The side business once lost, so he don't have the peaceful life. He
So
going
he
to
didn't have
bankrupt.
the aptitude for business. He should have just stuck to being a teacher, right? Yeah. So
Actually, he's a greedy person. Greedy means he's not satisfied his job. He want to make more money. He want to
ah,
become rich. Want to become rich, you need to do hard work. But he don't want to do
yes.
hard work. He follow the
Mm.
shortcut. He think everything,
Ah,
everything can manage, whatever he can do, we can solve. But finally, he failure. You do business means you must learn how to do. He don't want to learn. He just
yes.
do. He appoint some workers to collect money from people and do the financial business. So he never check day by day what is the collection amount,
Oh,
and
silly
he never
person.
monitor. He never monitor the business. He don't have any maintenance for record. He don't have the proper record and business. He
Yeah.
appoints somebody to collect money and do business. So finally, he is the responsible person. The
Yes.
workers all left from his company. Now he need to answer the people. The people who invest, they want to collect back the money.
They want the money back. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good grief. That's really bad. Yeah. If you're going to it's okay to get other people
So
to do things for you, but you've got to
yes.
manage it.
This is called in India. This is called sit fund. Sit fund business. Okay. Example. Okay, we need to collect 10 members. Example, we need to
Mm-hmm.
collect 10 members. Okay. Every month we can every month we can announce some competition. That means okay, 10% each person paid $1,000. So become $10,000.
There's
So
dollars.
the
Yeah.
$10,000 people need to give the quotation. Maybe I want to take my money for maybe they give the how to say they call for quotation means if 10,000 okay 10% $1,000 is 10,000, right? So I say okay, I don't want I avoid 2,000, and I need 8,000. Another person say 2,500. I I my quotation is 2,500 means the 2,500 I don't want. I want 7,500. So if the competition who will get who asking the more money, Maybe they
Yes.
say, I don't want 3,000, I want 7,000. So the person who asks the more money, I don't know how to exactly say in English. So say maybe they say, okay, who asking the quotation is okay. If I say I don't want 3,000, so that is the highest price. So they give me 7,000. So the 3,000 divided by 10. So the people need to pay around $700 only. So every month,
Okay.
so the second month the money collect for company. So second month, if I am run the business, the second month no quotation, I keep the $10,000. So that is the profit. So I need to run the business another 9
Whoa. That sounds, see now this is what I wouldn't be good at. I can
months.
manage things like people and stuff, but this kind of thing, no, I'd be useless at. And what
Yes,
is it
yes, yes.
called in India?
Sit fund, sit fund, sit fund.
Okay.
I will, maybe you can check Google what is
Yeah.
the sit fund. This one in India famous in this business.
Sit
No,
and
no, no. I think my
okay.
spelling mistake. Sit
That's okay,
fund.
it happens.
I think my computer the spelling some problem.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably spell
sit fund,
checking.
sit fund,
Sit fund.
sit fund.
Okay, let me
So
try
who's the
that.
person? They never collect the money. The last month they collect, they have profit. 10 month.
Oh,
This is
silly person. Collective investment fund or collective investment trust. Like a mutual fund. Uh-huh. Pooled investment funds. Right. So it's like for retirement plans.
no, 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 not like that. Sit fund is a private business. This
Oh,
is not this is not the Provident Fund.
because it's meant to be an investment. Yeah.
Sit fund, sit fund. I don't know how to say.
Yeah, because it says, look, hang on a second. Let me just share the screen. On here. I'll just share the whole screen, it's easier. Yeah, look, collective investment trusts. Yeah. Pooled investments. So everyone invests the money. Yeah.
You can see the Wikipedia sit fund. This is Wikipedia. This is a sit fund
Wikipedia.
comprises a group of members called subscribers, an organizer, a company, a trusted relative neighbors. Wikipedia, yes, yes.
Which one? This one. Yeah. Oh, that's a sit. That's a sit group. No, that's chit. Sit school.
No. Scroll upwards. I think a sit fund comprises a group. Sit fund comprises.
Collective is a group of. Yeah, I've got this in Investopedia. Held by a bank or trust or company. A
Type of
funds
rotating savings credit association system practiced in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh. You type in India, sit fund in India. This business is India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and ASEAN countries. Yes, yes.
That's it. Is ready to help you. Okay. Fund India Wikipedia.
Yes. Yeah, the first
Mutual
one. You see the first
one.
one.
Like a
No,
chit.
go. No, first one. You see the first one.
Which one? That one. Sit group. That one.
Yes.
That talks about North
No. This
American
is the
group.
American. No. see the
Yeah.
sit
Let's try
fund.
that one.
Yes,
Pakistan. So it's like
yes,
chips.
This is that's correct. Rotating saving and credit association systems practiced in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh. Yes, this is the one. Read the history. The chit fund. Okay. I read is said to be an institution that has been handed down since ancient times. In 1887, William Logan.
Right. So you get the funds from people.
Yes.
The
chit fund comprises a group of members called subscribers and organizer, a company. This is the one. The company or trusted relative neighbor brings the group together and administers the active of the organizer, either compensated each month or the withdrawal time. The fund starts an announced date and continues of the number of months equal to the number of subscribers. Each month, the subscribers put in their monthly installments into action in conductor that determine the lowest sum of subscribers. Yes, this is the one.
So one pays and right. Okay, they're able to access large sums of right. Okay. Whoa, I've never, right, I'll just stop sharing. I've never heard of that before. Right, that is so interesting. Hey, we had better stop there. I've just noticed the time.
Okay.
The only last bit just says everybody has unique circumstances. It's not easy to say whether it's birth or upbringing, but that's our own conclusion that we came up to too. So, Shan, I will have to say, have a very Merry Christmas to you, and have a really nice Happy New Year. And I will see you next year.
Yes, Happy New Year, Happy Christmas. See you next year.
And yeah, I'll also put it into Skype, but Sunday, the 9th of January. I'll send a reminder out to everyone anyway. But yeah, I will see you in January in 2022.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Best wishes from all of us. Bye from now.